first experience in Helsinki was in the year 2017 with my parents, where we got half a day to explore the city as part of our cruise trip. This was during a spring day, and I remember the city being completely shut down due to the demise of one of their older leader. So during our current trip to Finland during winter of 2022, I did not know what to expect from Helsinki. What we initially thought was going to be a transit city on our way to the Finnish lapland turned out to be a city that we very much love. Helsinki is a perfect combination of urban, outdoorsy, lively and laid back.
Very comfortable, very cozy, very safe.
Today is our day 2 at Helsinki. We arrived here yesterday in the afternoon around 3 p.m. We had a very nice evening doing a short walk in the city center. I went to a very nice momo place which we quite enjoyed, and also met up with a few friends last evening. Today we're starting our day just now. We're going to head to breakfast at the hotel. I think then step out again to visit some nice places in the city, but also have a very nice walking tour planned, which we quite look forward to. So it's a 2-hour tour from 1 to 3 p.m. So let's see how it goes.
What is this?
So this is a Karelian pie. So it is a Finnish bread, usually had for breakfast, but is also available at cafes around the day.
The city is well connected through public transport, mainly trams and buses. There are also trains when you have to travel to the airport or to the outskirts of the city. Here we are on our way to the walking tour.
When Napoleon started his quest of building an empire, King of Sweden, that was the time of.
We started our walking tour at the Senate Square, which is home to this iconic Helsinki cathedral. This cathedral was built in the neoclassical style of architecture in the 1800s. The House of Estates is located opposite the Bank of Finland. While this building has always been historically prominent, it is now used as a venue for meetings and official functions held by the Prime Minister's office. While walking towards the Sky Wheel and the Baltic Sea, we came across Upenski Cathedral, which is the largest Orthodox cathedral in Western Europe. The cathedral features elements of old Russian wooden churches, and the ceiling is adorned by a painting of the night sky. One Finnish word that has gained a lot of popularity world over is sauna. To the Finns, sauna is considered a sacred ritual, a place to relax and release negativity. In a country of 5.5 million people, there are 3.2 million saunas, both private and public. This sky wheel we see here has a sauna gondola. Market Square is Helsinki's most international and famous market. It is located at one end of the Esplanade Park. The shops here sell traditional foods and treats as well as handicrafts and souvenirs.
Walking tour in Helsinki. So Miss Maria was our wonderful guide for the 2-hour tour we had. So thank you so much, ma'am. We quite liked that trip. So just a few things we thought we'd ask you. So we chanced upon this tour, just when we were browsing, and we quite liked it. So maybe just a few things that you would like to share about Helsinki for the viewers, and mainly like what makes this tour very special. Yeah.
Well, I think Finland in general is a country between East and West, sort of the Western culture and Eastern culture. So we have the understanding of them both. We have been occupied by both. And I think Helsinki kind of shows that very much. Yet, being a very modern European city at the same time, it has its very unique charm. Also, I think Helsinki is very small in comparison to the big cities of Europe, of Asia especially. It has only about 600,000 people living there. So it's very comfortable. Very comfortable. We take bicycles to places. The nature is very close. You can see rabbits and deers running around if you go a little bit further out from the city center. So there are a lot of things to enjoy. You can enjoy the urban life as well as the nature. So it's very, very convenient, very comfortable, very cozy, very safe also.
That's very good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Maybe the other thing that I wanted to ask is, so a lot of them that will be seeing the video could likely be from India, and with respect to food in India, there's probably the preference is a lot over vegetarian,
Indian food.
Yes.
So, any suggestions on the must-try Finnish food? I mean, I think we've been here for like a day and a half. I think we tried is it called the Karelian pies?
Korean pies, yes.
Yeah, for breakfast, maybe the cinnamon roll. I don't know what you call it.
Yes, cinnamon roll, yes.
Yeah, so maybe something like small
Delicacies.
bites or
Yeah.
exactly that you like to suggest.
Well, actually, what I recommend you to try are the foods made of mushrooms, maybe mushroom soups. There are about 10,000 different mushrooms that are known in Finland, probably triple more of them. They are very healthy and they are absolutely delicious when they are cooked in the right way. So I think for vegetarians that is very special. Also, I'd like you to try all the berries that we have. Because the sweets made out of berries, not only are they very healthy, but they are absolutely delicious. So I think you find those things that are traditionally Finnish worth trying.
Yeah.
But also I'd like to mention that in Finland, in Helsinki especially, we have a lot of vegan restaurants nowadays, and it's a trend, especially among the youth. And there are a lot of interesting trends, like I mentioned to you in the tour. We have a tendency of taking influences from outside and making them our own, as probably everyone else does. But regarding food, and especially vegan food, that's where you see very interesting things. I think you find Asian food here that is different from what it is in Asia. Like there's, for example, one place that sells these things they call Shanghai tacos. It has nothing to do with China, it has nothing to do with Mexico. I have no idea what they're Vietnamese.
Okay.
But it's delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Right.
And you can have a vegetarian version. And there are a lot of these fruit fusion foods that are really interesting. So it's worth discovering. There's lots to discover considering it's relatively small place.
Well, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Very nice time on the tour, but also thank you for taking time to answer some questions.
Absolutely. Yeah. And enjoy your stay in Helsinki.
Thank you so much.
After our walking tour, we then headed to Hill's Dumpling, one of our favorite restaurants in Helsinki, for a delicious meal of dumpling before we traveled out of Helsinki to the Finnish Lapland. We hope you enjoyed watching our day around Helsinki. Here are our top 5 interesting observations from the city. Number 1. For a Scandinavian city, we found Helsinki very lively and has amazing food culture. If you're transiting via Helsinki, either to the Finnish Lapland or to other parts of Europe, we recommend that you experience the city for at least 2 to 3 days. Like us, if you're visiting Helsinki during the winter months, it's likely that you'll walk on a lot of ice and snow. Our second tip is to have warm shoes and traction cleats, which are like add-on spikes to the bottom of your shoe. This is necessary to make sure you stay warm and walk safely on ice. If you're wondering what traction cleats are, I'll add a link in the description box below. We enjoyed flying our drone in Finland. Here comes our tip number 3. The Finnish Transport and Communication Agency, Traficom, is very responsive. If you plan to fly your drone during your travel, recommend reaching out to them. I'll also add in the description box below their website as well as the email address that you can reach out to. Tip number 4. Download the HSL app. This is to buy all your public transport tickets in Helsinki. It's one of the most user-friendly public transport apps that we've come across in Europe. Tip number 5. Well, this is not really a tip, but more of an observation. In Finland, including Helsinki, nature starts at your doorstep. You don't have to go far from the city center hotel or Airbnb to take a walk in the nature, to spot squirrels, or to walk on a frozen lake during winter. Occasionally, you can also spot the northern lights. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any questions or would like to share your experience of travel around Helsinki, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you.